Hey friends, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, it's John here, also known as Magnum, Somerset, Kentucky. Been a little while since I've done a ration. I'm going to do this in a little bit different this time. Number one, I've denoted everything because I've got a few names I want to mention and do just a little bit of talking, and when I get long-winded, it makes the reviews go for a long, long time. So, um, first of all, the ration I'm going to do is a Menu 20 hash brown potatoes with bacon and onions and a whole lot more other stuff to go along with that. I've opened the bag, took it out. It's a Mariqual ration 2017. Mariquals are double wrapped, so we have that to contend with. I've started a new job, and the hours are interesting, so I've not had a whole lot of free time to do one of these. I've got real good people to work with. I don't think anybody could ask for anyone better to work with. Some of them, I'm starting to try to show them. I'll give them a couple of MREs. And, this time, number one, I'm going to go back to the basics and show how FRH works. This is more for them than it is you all. I know most of you have been around a while. Pretty well know the basics, but I'm going to go back to the basics and do that and try to give them an idea. Okay, couple of shout outs. I can't mention everybody. Y'all know that. I'm subscribed to 200 different channels. Most of you are, some of you are that or more, and some are that or a little less. But anyway, over 100 channels, so I can't mention everybody's name. I always try to mention Art Nina for an MRE. Mr. Michael Green Reviews, London, England. Trey is courtesy of Ben and Candy at Animal Free MRE. Smokey, I still got his little paracord keychain. We all know the dog, Gun Dog, MRE Killer. My favorite knife, courtesy of B Temple, north of the border up in Canada way. Damascus steel, beautiful knife, and extremely, extremely sharp. Renee Allen made me a rock or something, as you all have seen. And for the new people that don't understand the rock or something, when I start doing the demonstration on the flameless ration heater, it says put it in, add water, and lean it against a rock or something. So now I have a rock. Believe me, that is a rock or something. That is heavy. Some people I also need to mention, J.K. Newbie, Jordan, I've still got to get yours unboxed, show it. Gun Dog, I've still got one of Black Dog Bob's MRE Nation meals here that you sent me, and I've got to get it reviewed. Tracy Phillips, I've still got that Russian 24-hour ration you've got me. I've got to get it reviewed. I'm sorry, I just don't have a lot of time. After that long-winded speech, you see why I went ahead and started opening part of this. So, with y'all's permission, I'll get back to the general idea. And, let's see. We have, it'll never show. The printing on the bottom says hash brown potatoes with bacon. There is the heater sleeve for the hash brown potatoes and bacon. I'll make use of that when I go into details on using the FRH. Speaking of an FRH, this is an FRH for the new ones that are here. Flameless ration heater, do not overfill. Personally, I do slightly, just slightly. And here, I know I'll never get that focused on this little old cheap camera. place upon a rock or something that shows a picture of a rock. Hence, my rock or something by Renee Allen, handmade. We also have a MRE spoon. Very good. I probably won't use it in that because I've got another spoon to use, and I'll come to that in a minute. We have cheese spread. Plain, not jalapeno this time. No big deal. We have granola with milk and blueberries. We have a pack of crackers. Awesome. We have a nut raisin mix. We have a, trying to get that in view, I don't want to get too close too far. Beverage base orange type 3 drink that is supposed to be added to how many ounces? It varies between fine print says add to 20 ounces, which is about a water bottle. I'll probably use a little bit less than that because if I use a whole water bottle, it comes out just at least a little bit weak. Let's see, we have, okay, that's all in that. Accessory packet, A accessory packet. And what is in there is, let's see, I told you the knife was sharp, it don't miss. So you can't fuss about that. Thank you, B. Temple, for that knife. We have our John Wayne toilet paper, rough and tough, and don't take, well, anyway, off of nobody. Moist towelette. Standard book of matches. Pink tip. We have a pack of chiclet type gum. We have a pack of sugar. We have also salt. Also coffee. And we also have creamer. Now right now I've got a mess here, and I'm going to try to make this video as short as possible so y'all don't have to listen to me too long. I'm going to put it on pause and just for a second and get the flameless ration heater in the main and show you how to do it, and then I'll be right back. Okay friends, moved it around a little bit. This part of the episode here is not for the ones that's been doing this a while. Like I said, I'm trying to teach some new friends on what these are. So this is flameless ration heater, no big deal. It's got aluminum and iron oxide in here. You add water to it, it causes a chemical reaction that creates heat. And along with that, it does create some smoke as well. As long as you're in an open room, it's not too strong, it's not going to set a smoke detector off. However, I probably wouldn't want to be in an enclosed closet because it smells like burnt wiring. Not the most pleasant thing. And there is our hash brown potatoes with bacon. And how it works, you take the main, you lay it on top of that little packet in here inside the FRH, which no bigger than these FRHs are sometimes. May take just a minute, and if it gets too complicated, I'll turn camera off so you don't have to watch me suffer. Right now I'm going to do it off screen because it's hard to see trying to look through that little viewfinder on the camera. Okay, now for the new people, do not overfill. I actually do overfill it just slightly. And I forgot to bring my water over here to add, so I'm going to run to the stove just for a minute, and I will add what I think is the right amount of water, and I'll come back and do the next part. Okay, I added water to the flameless ration heater, and part of this case I have had duds. Basically, the flameless ration heaters have not been the best. This particular one, just adding that water, is definitely going to heat up. And for just a minute or two, I'm going to put it on Renee's rock or something right there. And the way it's heating up, I will have to, yep, I done got the smell. Yep, burnt wiring. This is going to be a good one. After that, I'm going to take it out of, or take this, put it in the heater sleeve. I'll show the new people how to do that. And then I'm going to take it outside for a little while I plate up all the extras and the granola and the nut raised mix, make her coffee and everything like that. Like I said, I've had bad luck with the case that this come out of, but I'm not having bad, dad blame. Excuse me. This one's going to be a good one. And the directions on this side lay against a rock or something. There's my rock or something. Courtesy of Renee Allen. Now, she's made a lot of rocks for several people in the community. She lives close to me. I was blessed to get the first one that she ever made. My rock is the original rock or something. She has also made me homemade windproof, waterproof, stormproof matches, and they are excellent. She's made me several different items, which once me and her get together, I've got part of a collaboration taped. She gets caught up, she'll do her part, and I'll show you a whole bunch of stuff she's made for me, along with canned goods and everything else. Now, I'm not sure how good this camera is, and if it'll bling. I said I wasn't going to use the MRE spoon. I've got the Tactical Sport titanium from Art Nina at foreignmre.com. I'm going to try. Dad, blame, that's hot. I got a good one. My camera, I don't know if you can see steam coming out of that. I'll figure out when I finish up the review. Number one, this is very, very, very hot. Number two, what I am going to do is put it, maybe, put it down there. Maybe the steam will shoot up that way. My intentions are to get it to fit into this heater sleeve. And like I said, my intentions. That does not mean it will fit. The meal barely fits into the flameless ration. Oh, God bless America! Into the flameless ration heater, and the flameless ration heater barely. Yeah, I'll do it that way. Let's see. I'm squeezing the pack. I can see steam here. I don't know if it'll show up on the camera, but this is This is smoking. I'm going to set it out on the deck. Right now the weather is rainy. It's probably high 40s, low 50s. But when we come back to it, I guarantee you it's going to be smoking. Because I got a good FRH that time. I'll be right back. Okay, friends, back to business. Won't need the knife. We'll put that there. Won't need the knife. I won't need the MRE spoon. I will need the knife. Pardon. We have, that's the cheese. That's the crackers. We'll put them over there right now. We have a nut raisin mix. Transpacker Services, Brooklyn, New York. Okay, we'll do a little slice and dice here. Hopefully, not my finger along with it. And let's see. Let's try right there for the nut raisin mix. Okay, it's beginning to start to look like a meal. We have granola with milk and blueberries. I'm going to open the pack of that. Oh boy, and if it's like the rest of, oh, I almost forgot. Gshultz, do not eat, descant, oxygen absorber. I am going to attempt to see that and the amount of water I add will fit in this tray. If not, I may have to use both of them. I'll need this one for the main. Okay. Nice frosty mug. And for that, we're going to use our beverage base, orange type 3 powder. No tear nuts. Do it the hard way. Well, it ain't the hard way, not with that knife, but orange, added cold water. Boy, that right there, friends, I didn't have that in the freezer for 10 minutes. That is absolutely frosted up, frosted over. I think that'll be a good mug for another beverage here shortly. I'm going to set that off screen. Okay, coffee. Number one, if you get a MRE coffee, Taster's Choice is known for dry mold, black mold, white mold, mold in general. Personally, the other coffees, I would check them as well and make sure nothing looks out of the ordinary. And you saw it on screen, and I'm looking at it off screen. Okay, I see nothing out of the ordinary. And I've got my hot water in my foreign MRE cup. And I'll set that right there temporarily while it's in view for you all. We'll mix the coffee, hot water, sugar, add that into the pond, stir. Now, creamer. Personally, I do not prefer creamer in my coffee or my tea. Sometimes I do it for the sake of a review. We all know what creamer and sugar is. What I do like to do with it when I do get a pack, whoopsie, if I have a pack and I have granola or oatmeal or anything on that, I prefer to put it in that and make the mixture a little bit richer. That's how I prefer to do. And now, I thought I had hot water for that. Apparently, I messed up. So, let's start with that much. And, well, where's my John Wayne paper? It's a multi-purpose paper. It can be used as toilet paper, or it can also be used as napkins or whatever. Tonight, as Renee would say, I have the Messy Marvin syndrome. I've already got orange juice in that slot. I'll get another piece of the John Wayne paper. Clean my titanium spork off. Mix, not enough water. Quite evident. Yeah. Some more water. Just mix. Messy Marvin strikes again. Now I'm going to add just the least little bit more. This would be about, I like my oatmeal dry, muesli dry, granola dry, but I've got blueberries to rehydrate, so I'm going to add just the least little drop more of water. Go in there. And that's where I quit. And hopefully that'll be about right by the time we get the rest of the food done. Thank you, John Wayne. I'll set the coffee off to this side. There's salt in case we need it, and we most likely will. Some of these meals are noted for being just a little bit bland, to say the least, and boring, to say the most. Crackers. Okay. And off screen, I'm going to cut down the side rather than trying to pull it all the way up to the top and making cracker crumbs. And it appears I reasonably well succeeded. Okay, I see no salt. This is unsalted crackers. Little crumb there. Want to take it? Oh, that is definitely unsalted. Yes. It's okay. We got cheese. No problem. Cheese spread. We're gonna open the corner like that. Let's see. Well, I didn't need it, but it is slightly, kindly a little bit coming apart, but still good stuff. That, friends, was supposed to be a smiley face, but he's got a couple of dentures missing, so we'll just go from that. I'm going to save a little bit of the cheese back in case if I want it in my potatoes, or if I want to add a little bit of the crackers to the potatoes or something like that. Hot beverage bag, I didn't use this time. If you had enough room in a flameless ration heater, you could put 6 ounces of water there, add your coffee, your creamer, and slip it into the flameless ration heater. Anybody's done this a while, you know the military ration heaters do not have the room to do that. Aftermarket or over-the-counter FRHs definitely do. But it's basically in a flameless ration heater, it's you use it for something else later on. Okay, cheese to the side. And it's been about 10 minutes, so I'm going to go out on the grill and see how our FRH is doing. I'll be right back. Okay, friends, we're back. That's been about 10 minutes out there. 40-degree weather, and blame. Shoot. Started to die down, but I'll tell you what, that just absolutely warmed the you know what out of that meal. Now, personally, it's hot, 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 hot. Personally, I like to wipe down. If I was close to the sink, I'd go ahead and go, Dad, blame that's hot. Wipe it down. The chemicals they use in these, I'm sure, are safe. However, between iron oxide, aluminum, and that smell that comes out, personally, I prefer to wipe them off good and dry. And we have tear notches going this way this time instead of this way. I'm going to see, hot as it is, if I can open that up. Nope, get my knife. Thank you, Brent. Appreciate it, brother. And we have hash browns, potatoes, bacon, onion. Doggone it. Ooh, a little bit more. Come on. Everybody in the pool. Okay, it almost looks like a meal now. Let's see what we can come up with. Let's let that soak in just a little bit more. Let the blueberries rehydrate. Another piece of John Wayne paper. Wipe our spoon off. See, the coffee, which is off screen right over here, should be mixed thoroughly. The orange drink mix, that's a different concern. Some of these do not mix all at once. It takes 2 or 3 tries. I cannot feel any sugary grit on the bottom, so I think it's alright. And that may be the one that had the artificial sweetener, and I don't have to worry about it dissolving all the way. Let's see, leave that there. Okay, ladies, gentlemen, boys, and girls, where do we start? How about the main? Hash browns, potatoes and onions. Looks like that. Good flavor. I would like my hash browns crispier, but that's not going to happen in the military MRA. We take what we get. Same as our soldiers do. And a lot of times they could deserve just a little bit better. But that's got a good taste to it. Since we have salt included in this meal, I'm going to add just a little bit. I do wish they would actually include pepper, but that's asking too much. Salt definitely enhance the taste much better. Coffee, pour an MRE mug. Nothing wrong with that coffee. That is That's some pretty good stuff. For instant. And you know, that's pretty well what we going to get in rations. My poor, what was once a smiley face. Let's get a little bit of bite of crackers and cheese. Crackers are good, meat salted, cheese is excellent, no problem, no complaints. Nut raisin mix. Let's see. Got a walnut, raisin, almond, another English walnut, peanuts, usually there's a cashew or two, but there wasn't none in there this time. Oh well, we'll make do with what we got. I'm going to get my orange beverage-based powder drink and wash part of that down. Very fresh. Nothing wrong with that at all. Okay. Another piece of John Wayne paper. Wipe our spoon off. Try our granola. And see how everything's reconstituted. As you can see, where I put the powdered milk in there, it actually looks milky instead of just water, so that's good. Not bad at all. That, my friends, has an awesome flavor. Blueberries are soft. I can taste the difference where I put the milk in. It's a little bit richer. And I'll probably make a mistake by doing this and watch the smoke detectors go off. I have been told, number one, I never see if the matches work. That qualifies as working. Set that to the side. I've also been told I rarely use the moist towelette included. Let's see what this one is. Not lemon, not alcohol, it's unscented. No aroma at all, no smell. And of course, about the time I'm trying to finish this up, my dogs decide they need to go out. So I'm going to have to put this on pause just a minute. And I shall return. And we'll finish this thing up. I know I've took too long as it is, so I'll be right back. Apologies all for the interruption. The only thing I've not tried is the chiclet style gum. And I'm going to do that and I'm going to get off here because I've got a whole bunch of food here to eat. Let's see. 2 peppermint flavored chewing gum tablets. Good and fresh, no problem. Not bad at all. Granola, absolutely excellent. Hash browns, potatoes, bacon, onion, excellent. Nut raisin mix, ain't nothing wrong with that. Cheese cracker, went everywhere, but that's good. All good flavor. This is an excellent meal. I'm sorry it drug out a little bit. I had some friends that wanted to say hi to, and if I had time, I'd say hi to all of y'all. It's just hard to do. Also, a certain friend, another one up in Canada, asked him when I was going to do the infrared vision outside night cooking again. They seem to enjoy that. Who knows? I might show up doing that one of these nights. Share with you. Uh, Overall, this is an excellent meal. I see no problem with any of the items in this. I thoroughly enjoyed them all. Coffee, the drink, the cheese, the crackers, the nut raisin mix, the granola, the main, the hash browns. It'd be nice if they were crispy, but we know it ain't going to happen, so we make do with what we got. From Somerset, Kentucky, it's John, also known as Magnum, saying peace. Hope y'all have a good weekend. Hope y'all are safe. Peace, y'all. I'll talk to you later. Bye.